Never gonna die!
Alright, what's poppin', everybody, and welcome back to another Halo Infinite reaction video. Today, we are finally checking out some highlights from HCS Atlanta. So, also, this threw me off a little bit. New YouTube layout, I guess. But we are checking out the Day 3 highlights from the HCS Atlanta Major. Normally, we would check out the highlights from Days 1, 2, and 3, but I think the highlights in total for this event on the official Halo Esports channel, it was like an hour and 40 minutes total of highlights or something like that, or like close to 2 hours. It was a lot. See, Day 2 by itself is an hour long. So unfortunately, we're not going to cover the whole thing. We're just going to jump into the Day 3 highlights. So we're going to go ahead and do that without talking too much more. So shout out to the official Halo Esports channel. That is where this is coming from. As always, the link is down in the description for the original video if you would like to watch it without my reaction. As well as if you want to check out like the Day 1 and the Day 2 highlights, because there is so much stuff in this event, and as you guys can see, there's a couple other videos at the top that I will be checking out as well. But yeah, we're gonna go jump into the Day 3 highlights without any further ado. But yeah,
game management from them, as you say. It's not
a
just
little
that they're
bit
killing everything in their sight. They're also making sure they have the complete control of the map and
a delay in between the end of this event and me putting this video up. I was actually in Atlanta for this event, so I was traveling all weekend, not able to stream or co-stream or watch party or anything. And then I actually spent a week, a little over a week in Houston, hanging out with my girlfriend and some of my friends. It's been a busy couple weeks, but it's been great. Atlanta was a ton of fun, obviously. I got to see a bunch of the homies. There weren't a ton of people there, but...
You want two shot?
It's my goat. H4F. That's my goat right there.
Yeah, one's going car, one car. Yo, come here, Jim. Yeah, I'm playing car. Yo, RL. One shot our high hall. One shot our hall. Two are Jim. Here, Jim, with you. Here, Jim. One here. Watch out. Oh my fucking god, bro.
Guys, the car's up, low car.
Let me turn this up, by the way. It's 720p. There we go.
Yeah, let's see.
But yeah, FaZe threw a great event. I'm not gonna lie, not that I didn't have high hopes or I thought FaZe was gonna screw the food train thing, but like, I was not expecting it to be like that crazy of an event. You know, we're at kind of a weird point with Halo, and there's not a lot of interest, and I don't. It's kind of weird. I don't expect people to be willing to throw money at it or anything. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of expected FaZe was just gonna kind of mail it in, I guess, maybe. But no, it's a great event, great arena, great stage.
Maybe that's a little bit of a catalyst here. For Pure, it's a 4 dead situation, and 3 of the victims were thanks to that triple kill from
No, FaZe threw a great event. It was fantastic, ton of great matches, ton of great upsets. Obviously, Pure, the team we're watching here, was the probably the main wild card of the event, the big story. Obviously, they took Optic to 2 Game 5s, and oh, look at the toss, beautiful. And then they also upset FaZe. That was the big one. And obviously, FaZe. We're not even going to see them in this Day 3 highlights because they got knocked out top 6. So FaZe at their own major, after winning London, goes out top 6.
It's interesting, isn't it, that Pure weren't able to collapse onto that spawn as efficiently as they would have wanted to. Distraction of that camouflage.
That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, this Pure roster is legit, bro.
As we know, it's a little bit scrappy, this bottom middle one, but
for the last shot is gross.
Who was Driveway that absolutely lights up last shot on the pillar with camo? He's trying to play a little bit of a sneaky play around posters and just pick his target. Someone goes Driveway and just like gets a sees the shimmer and lights him
also,
up.
what felt like a super long gap.
You need to when you're playing
like, it's now been like a week or 2 since Atlanta, and we've got
and then jump back in. Formal though, big moment here.
What, like a little less than a month until Salt Lake City?
Somewhere with this camouflage, and now they
Oh
get
my
the
God.
information. Can anyone get a nade there? Can anyone take Formal down? Pure is staying inside of this hill. Formal wants to push, but he's not going to be able to.
So this event was fire, and we've got another one coming up here pretty soon, and it'll be the SSG major as well.
Absolutely beautiful from Talik.
And SSG's major last year was fucking sick.
With Formal, who has camo on the truck.
It was a great event.
Talik lays down the shots beautifully. Excuse me, last shot gets away from the Formal battle, but for the first time we saw some good damage. Trippy probably flanking from Cafe. 3 dead here for the side of Pure.
Yeah, as always, man.
And he's getting chased down as well.
Oh!
Even though they get that kill when the trade comes in,
Why
Pure
is
will
Trippy
know
getting
that
fucking
Optic-
reversaled in every
Two
single
fall
clip?
for Optic Gaming.
Respectfully.
Here comes the pure push.
Here comes the pure push. Struck is going to fly. It's gonna
Oh my god, I
eliminate
remember
him,
this. This
though,
is
and
almost
those are the
so
shots
fucking
that can
crazy,
turn
dude.
games around.
Oh my
Pure still
God.
inside of this hill,
H4F,
though. Even though
man.
the shots are great, even though the shots are clean, it's Pure who are inside of this hill.
Hits the double, but he does not stop the hill. He
Yo,
does not
imagine.
stop the hill.
Oh my
3,
god,
2,
and imagine that
27
stops the
seconds left
hill.
on the clock.
They still get that cap,
Pure,
but
they're
imagine,
here
bro.
for a reason on Championship
H4F,
Sunday. They are giving
man.
as good as they get, and with Optic Gaming finding themselves with 2 members in the dead screen and 1 player inside of that hill, surely with 4 seconds left, it's going to be Pure who'll get their first game on the board.
Lucid has to fly in.
Bro, this
Formal
shit
has
is
to fly in
chaos,
as well.
brother.
With 1 second left on the clock, that should really be it in no moment.
It should be it. It should be it. But I've seen funnier things happen, and it's not going to happen this time around. Pure shows some signs.
Yeah,
of
also, I didn't
life.
really touch on it, but
Once again, just some
shout out
textbook
to Cherished as well on this Pure team. We haven't seen a lot of him on the main stage before, and obviously shout out to Druck, because we didn't see him play, I think before London, we didn't see him play for, what, like a year? Over a year?
There's the second, he comes back.
Whoa!
It's a
For the
frenzy!
frenzy?
Dead Zone! And just when you were even getting excited about what Lashot had just done in B, Dead Zone says, actually, I think I'm going to take control
That was actually
of this
gross.
story.
What the
It's
fuck?
a killing frenzy, a beautiful double kill, and now Dead Zone is popping off. He's 10-1 in this game.
But the reset does come in on both of those strongholds respectively.
Unbelievable.
Trippy just holding and forcing Lashot into a terrible... And now Pure for a momentary had a trip cap.
I don't know if he saw
However,
anybody or
Lashot
if that
needs
was
to
the
win this
observer.
battle
We were
here
seeing
today.
him
Gonna
through
get
the
the
wall.
reset. Look at this, he steps out. Damage is done. He played that absolutely perfectly, waiting for the information, and now they're
Wait,
going to
didn't
flood
Pure make
onto
like a
the
crazy
respawners from
comeback in this
Optic
game?
Gaming. Cherish gets the first pick. Second player should be taken down in the back of green as well. That's going to be Lucid, but he's never an easy kill, and Lashot finds that out, but still manages to get it. It should be a triple cap here, and look at this game. It's turned on its head once more, and in a few
Holy
moments'
shit,
time,
Son.
it'll be
There were
Pure
so many
who go
comebacks in
into
this
a
tournament,
lead as
too.
Optic try and flip A.
Over 100
Especially at,
points
like,
straight from Pure.
strongholds.
Let's not forget, as we said, this game
Whoa!
to the wire in the last outing. 250 to 238 was your final score. 4 dead for Optic Gaming.
Crowd
Trip
chanting
cap will
green
continue,
wall as
and
Optic
if
is
one more
losing.
small rotation comes in, this could be the
And we could be going to a game of 5. The remote detonation comes in, doing damage onto Optic. Optic are trying to flood, but Lashot ain't missing bullets at the moment. Every individual, he is winning.
my
Now
God.
Druck stepping up as well. And
Optic's
Optic
just
Gaming,
solo hopping
who are
everything.
so close to closing out the series. Well, now they're 4 dead again.
3 dead. Trippy spawning dummies. Trippy
Lashot
spawning
gets
dummies.
another
They have
double.
to push right now, but it might already be over.
This could be over. This should be over. What a comeback from Pure. This team
And at this point,
will never
yeah, I mean,
say die. 244 and rising.
when you're getting cycled in
Desperation from
strongholds, you're
Optic,
just, like,
but it's
sprinting.
going surely to be Pure who send us to a
Wow.
game 5.
Oh boy!
It'll be interesting to see as well
Championship
if
Sunday
this
starting
Pure
off
team
with
is
a
able
bang
to
here. You
replicate
might
any
have
of the
thought
success
30
going
minutes ago
forward.
this series was
Because obviously
over.
it's one thing
Not
to
so fast, says Pure. The
have a
Young
team
Guns,
like
nothing
this
to lose
come
on a
out and be a
championship
wild
Sunday. They
card
rally back, down
at
by
an odd event
100
here or there.
in
You know, maybe they upset
to
somebody.
win game
But I want to
Yeah,
see
I agree. It's a
somebody
big momentum boost for them. They
consistently
can now
able
just
to
make this
upset
push happen. However, Lashot doubles
teams
back.
in the
He
top
burns along
6
the
and
overshield,
potentially
and now
in the
there's
top
no more
3.
overshield left here for the Dead Zone push.
Heatwave is in the hands of Lucid though.
We thought
Cherish. Oh my goodness, that is
I was
a
gonna say
big,
earlier in the season we
big
kind of
win
thought
coming in,
Complexity
and
was going to
I've
be
gotta
that,
say, usually I'm
and
not a
then
fan of
obviously
a
they
bit of a team
imploded
play,
and
but
Spartan
that
got
one maybe
banned.
deserved it.
4 dead and a body melee as well. Last shot was the
now
last
it's looking
player
like
alive who retreated
Shopify
from the back of the base, and he got 4 or so
is kinda
clean
like the
shots
fourth
on
best
the
team.
overshield to make it so by
Sentinels.
the time Dead Zone pushed in, he was at full shield.
still got, like,
not an
ITP and
overshield,
Quadrant.
And then Cherished wins the 1v1.
Overshield's coming up, but Optic getting the kills beforehand. And this might be the game in the series.
I know I'm
being
forgetting somebody as
decided
well.
Right in front of your eyes as a flank coming in, but
And he
Dead Zone
scoops the
gets
OS,
overshield.
47-41.
It's 3 to go for Optic.
Double stack on the overshield. It pays off for Optic Gaming. He's going to try to clean out the fridge.
Damage being done. Torlik, he'll get the kill, but Formal's there. Formal's hungry. Lucid
And
wants
Optic
it, but
ices
it
it
will
up.
be Formal, and it will be Optic Gaming who ice up in a game 5 here in Atlanta.
Very nice crowd as well.
Trailing at the 30
At this
kill
event.
mark.
Like I said,
but they find the ice, they find
my
the
hopes were not high.
resilience, and they
You know,
lean on
it's the year
experience
2024 and we're like
to ensure
almost
that
3
they
years
close
deep into
out
Halo Infinite at this point.
in the series, and they send
So
Pure
I was kind of
home,
expecting some
ending what has
bullshit, you
been
know. There were some
a
events in
Cinderella story for those 4
2019
players.
An incredible run from
and,
Pure. An amazing
like, late in
performance from
Halo
them
5
this
that we
tournament.
went to
Great
where
to
we
have
had
Druck back
small
on that main
crowds,
stage,
you know what I'm
showing
saying?
what we have been
Which is what I was expecting, which would have been
missing,
fun. It would have been
unfortunately
fun,
for them,
but
one step too
I was
far
just very pleasantly
in this
surprised by the
series.
turnout.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't easy. Those guys.
Gotta love the
played
Halo
their heart
community,
out.
man.
They, especially during this meta, they've been a hot contender. They got those shots.
All right, I'm gonna turn it up a little
I mean,
bit. I
they've
hope it
always
hasn't
been
been
pushing the
too quiet
entirety
this
of
whole
Infinite,
time.
but especially right now. So, I mean, even when we were up 2-0, it was just like we know we can't slack.
Yeah, exactly right. And so now in that series 3-2 yesterday,
Shout out to this
in
motherfucker
full
Blaze
play
as
that you guys
well,
played,
dude.
was there anything that you learned from that you was able to bring into this series?
I was kind
Yeah,
of
I mean, I think
talking about
just getting
it
to
this
play
weekend,
against
but
the
it
same
was funny to
team,
see
almost
like
like a
all the
scrim, you just
esports
get a
engine
bunch of extra
people
games. Funny enough, we played a lot of
do
similar
COD
game
champs,
types,
and then the
but,
week after COD champs
we
come
kinda
do
had to
this
figure it out
event
a little bit.
because this
We had to
motherfucker
kinda
Blaze was the stage
pick up on
host
the
at COD
tendencies,
champs.
But we mostly
And
still
then
just
I had
played
to come
our
to
game,
Atlanta to do this
and,
shit.
I think right now we're changing some stuff up a little bit, even mid-tournament. We've been
brother's
talking
staying
a lot,
busy.
so I think it's been working out for the better. But that's why I feel like we're a little sloppy.
Also, that
all
brother
of
was
us, like we're just trying to figure it out.
that brother was in
and,
the arena
I mean, we clutched up. Iced up.
You
as
definitely
Optic
did
was winning
clutch up,
COD
iced
champs.
Despite all that we saw there. So last shot,
With
once
that
again, even though
big-ass
it goes
crowd,
down here,
and then he gotta
not
come
only
to a
3-2,
fucking
and with his head
little
kind
ass
of
Halo
cocked back
event.
on main stage with a lot to think about, he exits here with 31.
It's all right. It's friendly fire. I'm allowed to roast Halo because I'm a Halo guy.
cocked back. It's because what more do I have?
This is what I was talking about though.
to
Like, look at
bat
this shit.
These guys, that would drive me crazy. It's
Look,
not often
just
you
look at
see
these fucking numbers from last shot, dude. 31,000 damage. Look at everybody else in the lobby, bro. Jesus,
to
man.
bat these guys. That would drive me crazy. It's not often you see a series go to game 5 and have such an outlier in damage. Look at the members of Optic's damage on that stat. Last shot was like 5K over
more than formal.
than anyone
Also,
on
shout
Optic,
out
than
to
anyone. That is an
SSG
insane
and FaZe and
stat,
everybody for
but
the merch
still
at the
Optic get
event.
the job
Sentinels.
done. Pure have a lot to look forward to, like
I got
I
some
said.
dope
and last
Sentinels
shot, I mean, if
merch.
he didn't make
Shout out
himself a household
Dynashawn.
name here this weekend,
I copped the
be
FaZe
prepared for the rest
jersey,
of
you
the
know what I'm
season. I think
saying?
we're going to see a lot more of It's the Last
I got
Shot.
the new
Space Station's
SSG
better
Instinct
stronghold
hoodie,
games
which
here
that was a
on
dope ass
Fire,
collab.
but
Ugh,
Suppressed
that
is
was
able to
fucking
tag
gross.
bodies like that. Certainly going to help them try and find
Also,
success.
bro, the hardest
gave
shit I
two
ever
players
seen,
a
bro.
chance, but he did
I
not
think it
make
was
that
Saturday
mistake
morning. I
twice.
walked in the venue
Takes down Legend with a
to
shot
go
to
watch
face.
some matches, and
Down
this
through
motherfucker
bottom middle,
Roy,
there is
this
no
motherfucker
attempt
Roy
at a
board,
flank
was
because
just
they're not
sitting
getting that
in the crowd by
opportunity
himself
either. It
watching
is
matches,
constant pressure
wearing the
from
SSG
SSG
Instinct
right now.
hoodie. It's the
And
hardest shit I've
Rebellion
ever
will have
seen.
that in the back of their minds. They
Sitting in the
see how
crowd,
this game is going, and
2024,
they'll be
by
concerned.
himself,
If they go down by
feet
2 in this
kicked up,
series, will
wearing
it just
the
be another
Instinct hoodie.
Groundhog Day? Will they find
Hardest shit I've
themselves
ever
going
seen,
down
bro.
0-3 once again?
Ugh.
Stella rips the face of Salt Snipe.
What are you supposed
Also,
to do when you walk around a
cannot
corner
believe
and
I
you
saw
just
this
eat a bullet
motherfucker
every
board
single
at a
time?
Halo event in
Stella
2024.
has just been holding down BNA for so long at
Unbelievable.
this point. Their Rebellion have
Shout out
had
to the
no
legend.
opportunity to even step foot in one of these strongholds.
Quantum scooped up by Stellar.
I always say
Ice
this,
Train
but
on
like,
top, middle.
oh my lord.
Cycle.
I always
goes
say
down.
this, but like,
Mental.
it's so dope to see
Tries
like
to apply
Legends of the Scene
suppression,
still
tries to put some
involved.
damage
Like, it's
down. He
awesome
does
that
so.
like
It's enough to
Walsh is
force
still a
Stellar back,
caster,
but
obviously
Is they're
like
reluctant to push it because of the
Lunchbox and
sniper rifle,
Bestman and people
but
like
at
that
the
are
same time they are
coaching.
finding a little bit of success. But every time they step out, Stella's there with a
just
sniper shot. It's a
unfortunate that we
killing
don't still have
frenzy for him now.
personalities like
This is
Ola
looking
or
like
like
the Stella that we
SmackDown or
saw
like-
so often.
And obviously
throughout the 23
Formal as
season.
well has been talking about
Stellar
like
last event
potentially
proved he
retiring
was
from Halo
human
or
and
maybe
he can
going back
have
to
some
COD or,
wobbles,
like,
but
I
he's
don't know.
back
There's
to
been, like,
full on SSG's
there's
mode
been
in game number
rumors
1.
and
It
all
would
that
seem
stuff, so-
Camouflage about to pop up. Looks as though Space Station Gaming have got
It's
their
just
second in
unfortunate.
quick
I
succession
definitely don't
there.
hate it if anybody
Rebellion have
chooses
got to be
to
careful. They cannot keep giving up power ups and power weapons.
So it looks
leave
like
Halo and
Space
go do
Station
their own
have
thing.
a little bit of control, but off spawn Rebellion still doing
But
their darndest. But Eco says, well, maybe
Definitely
I'll have
much
this game
respect
finished
to those
myself.
legends who stick
Cycle's in
around,
trouble.
you know what I'm saying?
Ego's got his
The love of the
crosshairs
game.
trained on the big door. He backs away as though he has a sixth sense, but does come back for more.
These
Biting
brothers
off
on
more than he
SSG
can
are
chew.
just
SSG
never unlocked, man.
Take game 1.
Just perfect plays, never missing a shot.
There was a moment where it looked like
I've never seen Stellar and
Rebellion
Eco
was
miss
starting
before,
to get
man.
into the swing. It's a couple kills going in favor
Never in my
of
life.
Shopify Rebellion, and this game is suddenly so close. And even better
Also,
news for
sorry,
Rebellion
I'll watch
fans.
the highlights, bro. I've been
It's a
yapping
camouflage
this,
to work.
this video.
Megalodon's got the
Holy
camouflage.
fucking
Unfortunately for
eagle
him,
eye.
Stellar spots
That
him
is
out.
so
Ow.
tragic.
Now sitting at 9-9, and he wants to be the player to make the difference for his team here and extend the series to a bare minimum of 4. They're the kind of shots you need to hit in series like this. So much
Oh
experience
my god,
on
wait.
that main
Oh my
stage.
god, wait. Wait, it's 45-38 Rebellion here? I'm pretty sure Rebellion chokes this game.
They're the kind
I
of
remember
shots you need to
correctly.
hit in series like this. So much experience on that main
47-45.
stage.
I'm
In the
pretty sure
biggest
Rebellion
series
chokes
with the
this game.
brightest lights. Cycle will pop the shield. Cycle would get a
48-46.
kill. Legend will answer back. 2
Trades.
more for Rebellion. Make
Trades.
it 1 more.
49-47.
And he goes in big trouble as he desperately tries
Cycle
to scramble
dies.
away, but the
49-48.
Frenchman's there again.
49-48, and that kill is massive because it saves Eco. It keeps him alive, and SSG now within 1. This is a big fight. You have
Soul
to win
Snipe
it.
goes down.
He gets the hell
49-49.
tied up.
Big trouble here for Rebellion. They're almost having victory snatched from their fingers. Bound over towards the shock
And
rifle.
I'm pretty sure
and he's
this.
got it in
I don't know
his
if they're gonna show the whole
Sound
thing.
is on his
I'm
own,
pretty
though,
sure
but
they're in a
this could
standoff
be
for
the shot.
literally
You
these
hit this shot, you
whole
win the
next 2
game. It
minutes.
could win you the series, but Cycle ducks out.
Oh my god.
Cycle
There's
just
nothing like a
grabs the
49-49 Slayer,
final
bro.
moment. They have that information. All of Rebellion are stuck in long haul. They are in big trouble. And they're getting so
Yeah.
much ground. They're squeezing
gonna say.
Shopify Rebellion all the meanwhile.
And if you can duck enough of them, he will run out of ammo eventually, but it is a risky game to play. Overtime starting to come into the equation potentially here, but now here
the
comes a bit
push.
of a push from SSG.
Cycle gets
SSG
camo.
make the push. Cycle stolen the camo
Somebody
from
gets
right under
isolated
them.
long haul.
And Eco gets the kill.
Holy fucking, that is a dagger
Space
if you are
Station
Rebellion.
Gaming, 2 to the good. And
I think they
one
were up
away
like
from
48
grand
to 41
finals.
or something too. Like, or 47
That
to
might
41
just
or
be
something
the kill.
like that.
Not just to potentially send Rebellion down to the elimination bracket, but when we look back at this tournament as a whole, that could be the
And
kill.
yeah, that's a
that
dagger,
could
look at
even
him.
Win this entire
And now this brother gotta
tournament
go
for
take pictures
SSG.
of the stats.
Big push from
Like,
Mental.
yeah, I know you
Ensure
guys
the
just got
suppressor
shit
can
on, but
hold
I
off
need a
the
picture of the
shock rifle,
stats,
and
bro,
now they can
please.
look to try and break this setup. They have lost Cycle, but they do still have the player advantage. Suppress just needs a little bit of help.
Ugh.
Maybe he doesn't. It's a big double by himself, and now they're getting control of this hill.
The Megalodon is chewing up everything in front of him right now. Cycle backed away into blue just to influence the spawns and ensure Space Station do not spawn
the
there.
video frame is
Instead,
fucked,
they
that's
spawn
what that
towards
means.
Snipe, which is exactly where Rebellion wants them to be. Unfortunately, though, Stellar gets a double kill. Suppressed, though, rips the face off of Eco. Legend and Soul Snipe in a 1v1. Suppressed is there to help him out.
Shutting them down one by one, keeping those spawns staggered. And if you do get past the first couple of Rebellion players, you have Suppressed waiting with a shock rifle, almost as like a last stand. But then this is good. This is what I wanted from Rebellion.
Rebellion
Push
making
out,
it a game.
Help your teammates. Sacrifice a little bit of hill time for a short while because the camo is currently up.
I like
you
this
don't
as
want to
well,
give it
yeah.
away. And it looks like they'll secure it.
Ooh,
3
that's a
are there
good
for
live.
SSG. This is far better from Rebellion.
Is the risk they've just made to step out of the hill gonna be rewarded? Camouflage and shock rifle. It's on Suppress now to help his team secure this hill. That's gonna be a huge opener on the leg. Mental has control of
Crazy
Hotel,
reach out.
and that will mean Space Station cannot step inside that hill.
Oh my God,
they
look at
cannot
the
continue to
scoreboard.
score. Cycle has got control of S4. They're starting to pinch. They're starting to maneuver Space Station to exactly where they want them. Mental continues to hold the hotel, as does Soul Snipe. Kills are going in their
God.
favor. Mental will fall down. This one's on a knife set.
Brother Stellar is under siege in
Is
blue.
there any utility left? Do you have any grenades left? It's going to be one more going down, but Stellar falls. And Rebellion.
such good
have they
damage,
done
though.
enough? No, because Legend's
God, and he
still
lives.
alive.
What a thrust.
Space Station fighting tooth and nail to try and
Kills
stop
his
this one,
teammate
Legend
and
gets
Suppress.
another. Maybe SSG have done enough, but it's still
Trade.
up. It's a big stick.
That's
Will
such
it
a
be
trolly
enough?
ass play
This
from
one's not
Mental.
over yet, or is it? Space Station are in it, and Eco
that series,
wins it for his
holy.
team to complete the clean sweep. They're going to grand finals.
SSG was on
Man, what a close
another
3
level
maps that was.
this weekend.
How difficult was that, and how are you and the boys feeling?
They like, I feel
Yeah,
like
I mean,
the weird
we
thing with
played them last
SSG
event, they
is
destroyed us.
I
We
feel like
knew
they
they
go
were a good
back and
team.
forth. It's the same thing with FaZe.
Yeah, it was pretty difficult.
They
but,
go
you
back
know,
and
we,
forth
fought
with like
every
one
game,
weekend
and,
they will look dominant,
yeah,
untouchable,
we took it-
best
we
team in
took it up.
history.
Definitely did come away
And then,
with
like,
the dub.
they'll
Now,
show
it's
up
been a
to the
while
next
since
event
you guys
and they'll
played
get
these guys.
fourth,
What was
or
the
they'll
game
get top
plan going up
6.
against this Shopify team to make it a
SSG and
3-0?
FaZe
How
take
were you
turns
guys
doing
preparing
that,
for
while Optic just gets second.
I wouldn't say we
the whole
necessarily have a game plan. We know they like to play fast and aggressive, just like Dust. We have just been going over a lot of game modes and talking more as a team. So I think that's really helped us. But yeah, just the basics, you know, and just not letting it get out of control, to be honest.
You guys were down 42
Shout
to
out
47,
Eco, bro.
but managed to win it in the 50-49 fashion. Can you walk those last few moments down for us?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of crazy. Honestly, I felt like we probably should have ran away with it. I could have played better, to be honest, and like play more aggressive. But yeah, the final moments, we just like used teamwork, and I had a shroud that saved my life, and we were just sliding around, just helping each
Did
other.
you
to
make
be
the
honest.
call down, long call down?
I didn't say a
push towards
word.
the
I wasn't saying a word. I was just staying in A, making sure, you know, stocking up on stickies, looting, just making sure I was good if someone pushed me, and yeah, I had
Looter
to angle to clean
shooter.
it up.
He gets one player down, another player no shoot, and the ball being rotated this entire time has given
funny.
Optic now a 40-point lead. Suppressed, taking Dead Zone's face
Lee.
off. And Lucid,
It's funny, though, 'cause
12-3
that's
and
like-
6. Dead Zone
That's still
10-3
definitely
and
how
5.
Infinite
Those two
is.
players are double
Like, back
positive.
when Infinite
And
first
when
came
Lucid and
out,
Dead Zone are double
that's
positive,
tragic.
good things happen.
When
Bad
Infinite
things
first
happen
came
when you
out,
want 'em back
this shit was
to
dead
the
ass a looter shooter,
Quantum when
bro.
it's
It was
off
spawn up, go
come
grab a
off the respawn.
mangler,
Now Soul
go
Snipe
grab
will be the first player coming off
go grab
respawn.
the shock
Lucid
nades,
gonna
go
be
grab
the
a
first
key
line of
wave.
defense. He's spotted
There's a
out Mental
repulse and
taking
a
him in no
grapple
shield.
and
Mental is able to double back against damage.
power ups
but
on every map.
Lucid is
Holy
on
shit.
fire right now. He can't land the stick, but he has created
There was so much
space
shit on
between
every map
right
at the
now,
start of this
though.
game,
The
dude.
first camo of the game, it feels like, for Shopify. In
Now
Soul
apparently
Snipe
they're
stands
trying to
stay
GA
alive, but
shotties
here
and
come a
shit.
member of Oddwood Gaming. They're calling him out. They know he's no shield, but Soul Snipe and
Competitive
the
Halo might really be
teamwork
back.
of Shopify will prevail here. A 30-point game still, but a triple
According
kill
to
from Soul
GA
Snipe
Commissioner
might
APG.
just be what the doctor ordered.
That's what I was seeing
You know,
on
the
Twitter.
entire pregame we were talking about who needs to step it up here. Is it going to be Suppressed or is it going to be Cycle kind of carry this roster? Instead, it's Soul Snipe having the most
Great
kills
camo
for the
plays.
Shopify Rebellion roster, getting camo when they need it most.
7 points and finally
Great camo
Shopify get
plays.
that ball
I love
back
some
in
good
hand.
camo
4
plays.
points is the first player for Optic
Nice
goes
shots.
down.
Oh
It's
my
gonna be a double
God.
for Soul Snipe. Who else?
A little ball trade into the
24,
double.
5, and 18. Soul Snipe needs one more point to take this to a round 3. 3 members of Optic go down.
Bro, the cycle's
Shopify
also
get
different,
ball
dude.
in hand, and here we go, Shopify. The resiliency here in round 2 was impressive.
Like, that brother cycle
but
was,
on
like,
to
really
round
good.
3. And once again, the ball is going to get
Oh,
played. Mental
all right,
action,
everybody
throw
lock
the
in.
snipe off the map, but Lucid
Tries to
catches
play
it.
the snipe and
Lucid
doesn't.
catches the snipe in midair before it can go off the map.
Everybody
And
lock
let's
in.
see what
Clip of the
this
century.
means for Optic Gaming's new setup.
Yeah, he wanted to get rid of that one completely. It's still a near full sniper, 7 bullets. Let's see what Lucid decides to do here. Ball is going to be able to draw some players out from Shopify into some odd locations, and there's going to be one pick over into dummies. Back into onto the silo. Just going to jump out and no scope for the triple kill. Wait, can he do it?
Lucid, you madman! An overkill! He catches the
Holy.
snipe, and he takes
That clip-
over with it!
That clip's gonna feed families.
That
For
is
generations.
unreal. Lucid is feeling himself.
They're gonna
And
show
you
that
gotta
clip
think
in every
that all spawned
hype
from
promo,
that
in every trailer, in
sniper
every
not
highlight
being
reel.
tossed off the map. That's why it is so important to throw these power weapons away.
I can't believe it.
from
I
your
never thought I'd
opponents
see a
and
clip
rather
that would
be in
top the chick
nobody's
overkill
hands
from
than in
year
my
1.
opponent's. And we're seeing such great plays
holy
from all these
shit.
players. They have all these
And what a
tricky locations
privilege
and
as
know
well
how
to be sitting in the
outplay each other.
crowd
For traditionally
when that
a
occurred.
game that's played at such a
When I
fast
tell
pace,
you
Lucid
that the
slows
crowd
it down.
exploded.
They have to be so weary about where is this game of player. Lucid
No
finally
video of it
makes
will
his
ever be able
presence
to do it
known.
justice.
He transitions it into a double kill, a triple kill for Lucid.
I've almost-
the last player running.
I don't think I've ever been a part
Lucid
of a
wants to
moment
hunt him
like
down,
that.
but respawners will back
Like
Lucid
that
up
crazy
and
at a
suppress
Halo
him. It's
event.
just
And
a
I've seen
triple
some
kill this
crazy
time.
ass
So
shit.
Garage is no longer the play. He's
Optic
gonna be there
Phase,
to
Game
pick up
7
the
in
ball.
Charlotte.
Shopify have to play
Hawk
towards
Splice
bottom
at
middle,
Worlds
and
in
Optic
2018.
Gaming are patrolling bottom middle right now. They got ball in hand, 97 points, and game 1 is over.
I saw Spartan lose $30,000 because his controller disconnected.
And Optic Gaming find themselves up 1-0 in our elimination
That Tommy
finals.
Lucid overkill was
You ask about the superstars in these
unbelievable.
big matches. You can't ask for much more than Lucid there, going 40 and 27 with one of the nastiest overkills we've seen so far.
unbelievable.
As you hear somebody's over at Cafe,
I
and
threw
saying,
up everywhere,
okay, that means
all
I
over
need
the
to get
venue.
this shot weak over towards ATM or Bulldog side.
Lucid spots 2 players he knows. Soul Snipes no shield. It's an easy double. Lucid.
Also,
starting this game
it's
off
like
7-0, make it 8-0.
this brother literally
Another
hit flow
triple.
state.
The overkill's in front of him. He wants it. You can tell. He's gonna get it. He gets the trade.
This brother literally hit
And yes,
flow state
Lucid
when he hit
starts
that
this game off
overkill
one
and then
kill away
just
shy from a
pissed on
frenzy.
him for the rest of the
At least
series.
2 triple kills to his name, and he is continuing to take. Lucid's gonna back up and play his life. He's doing that so well so far throughout this series, and it's gonna pay
Brother
off.
was
3 go down for
unbelievable.
Shopify as they're distracted on trying to take down
Overkill.
Lucid doesn't give it to him, and Penguin
There's
this
an
time
overkill
around,
from
sorry,
Dead
Dead
Zone.
Zone will find himself an overkill off screen. So not only Lucid starting to heat up, but the rest of the boys on Optic Gaming are also here to play. Dead Zone 12, 3,
Also, that's
and
tragic
7.
because Over's
Lucid
not even
10,
on
3,
screen.
and 3.
Both
I
flags
would be
being pulled,
pissed.
so both teams being incredibly aggressive. We're going to have both flags being taken out at this point in time. But Cycle, I would say, in the better position, has formal snipe behind enemy lines. Now he's trying to figure out where are these players
Big
spawning.
kill.
Ends up taking out Lucid back in his base.
Lucid's still going to be a problem with this S7 in the attic. Lucid's
Hello.
still a problem with the snipe. Lucid
Hello.
finds 2, and Lucid is the
I'm telling you, man,
player
whenever
want that
this
sniper
brother
ball in the
hits
hands
flow
of.
state,
Yeah, I don't
it's
know what kinda,
input
like, spy
perfection.
kids captured that was.
There's no
And
extra
QT
button
flag
presses.
tossed out.
There's
Goes to
no
the grapple.
swiping too
Sniper,
far
just
or messing
absolute
up your
certainty.
movement
The
or
levels of
running
depth
into
that these
anything.
players have in
It is
their
input
playbook
perfection.
for a flag run.
Flag on the move, and some of Optic might be Spy Kids, but Lucid looks like James Bond out there.
That's
taking
insane.
down everyone. Foremost says, I want
That's an insane
another
call
chance
from
at this
fucking Clutch
knife in the
right
hands of Lucid, and here it comes. Back to the base. It's a long route, and Lucid
This should be
is going
it.
to try and deny respawners from Shopify overextending. Lucid's going to succeed at that denial as he finds the head of one. Optic will punch it in.
My
and
God.
Optic Gaming are headed to the grand finals.
Shopify goes
Back
0-6
to back
map count on
to
another
back
Sunday.
this year, and let's see what
Tragic.
they have in store
Tragic.
to rewrite the history books for 2024.
Not due to any.
Plays there from
Again,
As somebody who's so
Shopify is
experienced
legit.
in this,
Oh, look at the
having
goat.
to elevate your
Look at
gameplay
my
on a
goat,
Sunday,
PJ.
I know it's difficult. It's also a mental battle. You're tired after a really long weekend. But what is it you think about this Rebellion
was I
roster
saying?
that can't seem to get it done, even though
Oh,
it looks
I
so
was talking about what
good
they
on
were
a
talking about.
Saturday?
I wouldn't really say it's something to do with not being able to get it done.
That's why I was just gonna say
that's
this.
how it's gone the past two events. But honestly, they played great against SSG.
They're running into brick walls.
They could have won game 2, could have won game 3. And
They're
really
playing
what it
against
feels like is
Optic and
just
SSG.
getting your one win in. And it just came down to that. You know, you lose a little bit of momentum. You go into game, the Optic game after losing.
You
to
can definitely say they
SSG,
tossed
and
the
they're in a
game that
really
they chose,
close round
the
3
game 2
oddball.
Slayer against
Lucy gets
SSG.
an overkill, and it feels like something goes wrong every single time, and that's
Well,
just
like, yeah,
that's
they're
kinda
just
how the
running into
dominoes
brick
fall.
walls. It's not like they're playing bad or
So the
choking or
esports came in there
anything.
for Optic Gaming. Maybe Legend just pushed up a little bit too far on Turbine. Maybe they were trying
Tony,
to
that
force it
Rebellion
just to
team is
make the
legit.
play
I
off
want
the
to see
back
them
of
put it
It's gonna be
together.
too dead thanks to the bullets
And now,
coming in
here we got the
from
Optic
Bandit
SSG
off
finals for
back. Stella now
America.
last alive. Optic with another opportunity to get that
This shit
ball
is
back
box
into pipes, and
office
that's exactly
every
what they
single
are going
time.
to do. Trippy trying to force the pace. Trippy going to take the 1v1, but
Jesus.
Stella wins that 1v1, falling from
Jesus
the skies.
Christ, it's
He's
Jesus
the one who connects
Christ.
with that headshot first.
I mean, the confidence there from Stellar. Anyone who's played enough Halo Infinite knows that when you're dropping down from a catwalk there, that's not easy to refocus. Instead, he just drops back down with complete confidence in that Trippy 1v1 from a disadvantageous angle.
Wow.
So now Eco, even though he's trying to put pressure, he knows he has to try and pressurize this off ball because otherwise the lead's going to get out of hand. Dead Zone in front of him. Dead Zone still in front
Whoa.
of him. Still in front of him and standing over his dead body.
The crowd likes what
Hello.
they see as well. Anytime you got to drop that ball first and still win a 1v1, it's a big deal. Stellar is your last player alive, as you can see.
The shield advantage is certainly in the hands of the man on your screen right now. Formal turns around to finish off Legend bottom middle, and Dead Zone all the while is just holding that ball in his hands. Bound is stuck in the tower. There might be time for one more push from SSG, but if not, this is going to be the first round going to Optic.
Wow, unbelievable. 90 points on the board. Optic was trailing, as we said, by 9 deficit. 2 dead again. Unbelievable. Optic Gaming goes into the slaying lead for the first time at the 94-point mark.
Stella with a desperation play, top gold, not going to be able to get anywhere near that
That's
oddball. And
first
Dead
round.
Zone, who has had the easiest job in the world for the last 30 seconds or so, gets the first round of the board for Optic. His job there was to help Dead Zone get the camouflage. He did exactly that, and now Legend, having got his first pick, has no idea where Dead Zone has relocated. It's going to be 1 kill at least, maybe even 2. Stella's trying to get the wingles. That's a big kill going in the favor of
That is
SSG.
so sick from Stellar.
Not willing to trade, only willing to go 1-0 in that fight.
The two teams, by the way, tied once again at the 64 kill mark. Interestingly, Stellar
I've never
is
seen this guy
leading
lose a
the game
one-on-one, bro.
with 21 and
Never
15.
once in
However,
my
once
life.
again, it has not translated to objective efficiency.
It's so
You really
annoying.
cannot ask for a better matchup, right? As we talked about, these teams, by the way, still within 1 kill of each other in total slays. It's
that Commando
amazing to
looks
watch,
crazy,
just
man.
absolute, as you say, strategic. My God, by the way, shots from Lucid there from the bat ledge, absolutely beautiful. That these two teams are showing each other and knowing that if they make the wrong choice, if they overextend just a
Shit,
bit, the
frame
other
as hell
team
again.
will run away.
Whoa.
All the way up.
Oh my God, dude.
Stella, that is
Yo,
absolutely
camo might be dog shit or
ridiculous.
something. Every single time we see somebody get camo,
eliminated.
we see just whoever has camo get shit on with it.
Yeah. Top mid, go to top mid, Brady. Go to top mid, Brady. One shot top mid. One shot U-turn. One shot U-turn. You turning it with camo, I think. Yes, one shot U-turn. One shot U-turn. Nice. I think there's. Do you get the blue gun?
You're in this corner, in this corner, in this corner.
That corner never works, man. That corner didn't. That corner never worked in Halo 5 either. Holy shit. Ooh. Oh my God. Yeah, that corner was dog piss in Halo 5 too.
No. Look it over here. Look it over here. Another one. Hotel. Coming back.
Oh my God.
Hotel weak.
I don't think anybody's ever gonna win a game against these motherfuckers on this map, dude.
Hotel weak. One shot hotel. Bottom mid.
Holy.
Overshield up right now. Stellar knows he has one more battle to fight before they're able to grab it.
Optic at the moment, all trapped to A. Overshield is up, and look at this prioritization.
Pretty sure this map was a war as well, if I remember correctly.
Pressure completely onto the spawners here, and there's some more perfect shots coming in from Stellar. Now he's turning his attention back home because he knows there's another kill for him. Lucid is dealt with, it's 4 dead. He takes down Dead Zone, it's a killing spree off the rip for Stellar.
You and I are watching that, it's on
perfect
only 5 dead somehow.
Time,
right away,
man.
the first spawner gets taken down as well, and just like that, it's over shield in hand, it's 42 points on the board, it's Space Station picking up where they outbound, start to push as well on tower, it's 123 points on the board.
Like what SSG are doing here as well, they're not
4, 6, and 1 to start this game. 4 kills, 1 death, 6 assists, bro.
With a little bit of help from Formal will negate that
What a
overshield
stat
legend.
line.
That's your second death, and you'll remember that one for quite some time.
And the 3v3 on the map right now, 220 on the board for SSG. This is the home stretch.
Continual damage onto multiple targets coming in from Legends as well. Backing up while he's doing this damage, waiting for the teammates to come in. It's perfect. Damage output coming in from the Frenchman. 2 more players in front of him. Does
good
even more
movement to
damage.
live
Somehow
there.
Stays alive. He is one.
Oh my!
Legend. He decides that. If there's one thing I've learned from the previous series, learning what happens when you let Lucid catch a sniper rifle, I'm not letting that happen again. It's a double
Oh yeah,
kill
apparently
for
the like drop weapon feature is bugged. Is what Mental was talking about, and so like he tried to play the sniper and it didn't end up throwing it off.
And now we turn our attention.
So yeah, Eco making sure it goes off. He said, I'll throw it off myself.
Lucid, but Eco keeps his teammate alive.
How about Stellar doubling back to take down Lucid the second time, huh? Fool me once is what Stellar says. He comes back down to challenge that battle again. Of course, it's a pivotal battle to break their opponent.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable shots, unbelievable play coming from him. Finally, he's taken down.
Tower control, owned by
Jiggle,
SSG.
peek, and
Hill,
cheese.
owned by SSG. And Bound is standing with the big stick, looking to peel anyone who dares to poke.
Not the big stick.
Push against other players, it might be easy to fly.
Oh, sweet!
Oh my God.
That is a shot and a half, and he gets the beat down as well on bottom middle. Can't quite convert it into a nice looking double kill, but it's going to be enough for SSG to stay inside of this hill and call it their own. SSG up 3-2 now.
It's going to be too late. 9 seconds left on the clock.
Formal knew they needed to get near that hill, but I wonder if he just could have bought a few more seconds of time. And
that's it.
It's going to be SSG
goes up 3-1.
We do close out the final moments of this game. It's a turnaround in their favor, and Space Station Gaming now 1 map away from being your champions.
Just slowly dancing around. You can tell Optic trying to eagle eye the camo.
I also don't know why every other clip is framey as fuck.
Couple of bullets in from Bound, just to
it's
make
not
sure
me,
he
it's the
plays
video.
his life. Most important thing for him to do right now is get in a position to get a kill and not get traded, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He gets 1
Oh my God.
It's perfect use of the Bulldog camo combo. And let me tell you, that bite, that hurt Optic.
I love the bottom mid route from there.
God,
Looks like they're
imagine.
going to clean up this one as well. Should do. Yes, Legend in the end cleans it up. That will be 3.
SSG out of the listening into the game,
Yeah, it's like
and
every other clip
almost
is
on their
framing.
way towards
I don't know what that
another championship, it feels. Optic Gaming feel like they're on life support here.
I mean, amazing comms coming in from the entire side of SSG for that extended listening. Just getting to hear how they break down all these plays, all these situations
And
together.
I mean, this shit's
You heard
already
the small
over.
talk. You heard them encouraging each other when to push, when to back down. It was beautiful
Jesus.
communication, and it's 3
They're up
dead yet
14.
again for Optic Gaming. 35-21 for Space Station Gaming in what feels like is starting to become a victory lap.
We've talked about Bound, we've talked about Legend,
And
we've talked
SSG
about
just
Stellar,
absolutely
36
dominant
kills
at
on the
this
board
event.
for SSG. Eco has only died
Unbelievable.
twice in this game.
There, the camo still went to Optic, to be honest. It was 4 players dead. Dead Zone was the last player alive, and
That's
now slowly getting the kills they need. 3 dead. Last player here is going to be Bound. See if they can track him down as they slowly try to get their way back into this
Bound's
game.
still alive. Bound got out of there.
He jukes him
They
out.
could not, Bound, and look at this, he gets the kill onto Dead
Oh
Zone as
my
well.
lord.
Bound doing his best example of how you can turn streets into a jungle gym, and now you're going to see Formal take it down
Bound
as well.
making
It's
a
5
fucking
to go
Ola
for
play.
SSG.
Legend's happy with the trade there.
Whoa,
Down 4 to
weird
go
cut
for
right
SSG.
there.
Bound is holding forward, not wanting to back down whatsoever. Gets the kill as well.
Applying
3 to go
so
for
much
SSG.
pressure.
SSG marching towards another championship. And you have to say the
Crowd
bounce
chanting,
back has
"Break the
been
wall" is
beyond
insane.
impressive. From disappointment in London to a grand finals here against Optic Gaming in Arlington. They now find themselves back in a grand final once more. This time, it's in Atlanta, and this time,
Damn, Shotty.
it's going to be theirs to take
Yo,
again.
how does he get that
49
kill?
kills,
What the
1 to
fuck?
go for SSG. Who's going to get it? Legends on the hunt.
Last player alive, Legend. Gonna wait for his teammates here, then start to formulate a push. Here he goes, holding forward.
Dead
Here it
Zone's in
is.
trouble. Dead Zone will fall, and Legend will get the final kill.
And SSG in dominant
Back is
fashion.
complete for Space Station Gaming.
And And how about the yell from Legend you saw in the player cam, right? He pops off. That's a man who's tasted land victory once.
And that's championship number 2 for Legend.
Started to feel a 4th place finish, and he wanted that back.
Oh,
and he wanted it bad. The entire Space Station Gaming team shows up.
That Chief suit actually.
Space Station fans as well.
That shit actually
here in
crazy.
Atlanta as they now
it's a really good one.
Focus on the trophy ahead of them.
Give it up for Space Station Gaming Atlanta, your champions here.
Nice. And that's also, I think, 4 second
we
places in a row for Optic.
It was definitely a fluke event for us, and we all know what we're capable of. So coming out.
So curious to see if Optic can ever get it done this season. But obviously, we have Salt Lake City coming up in a little bit less than a month, and then we have the World Championship at the beginning of October as well. So a couple of banger-ass tournaments to close out our year. But yeah. Atlanta was a fire-ass event. Again, shout out to FaZe for throwing a great tournament. Shout out to HCS. Shout out to SSG for playing so well. Yeah, as usual, even when Halo is kind of like, you know, in sort of a weird state or we don't really know what's going on with the game, the competitive scene, as always, proving to be entertaining as always, and the Halo community persevering through anything. As we always do. But yeah, much love. Appreciate y'all watching another one of these highlight videos. I got another couple one of these that's gonna be going up in the next couple days, as well as some more gameplay stuff. Should be some more Zero to Hero, as well as a podcast episode and all that stuff going up in the next few days. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, appreciate y'all watching. Remember to go check out links in the description for the original video if you want to check it out without my reaction. Shout out to Halo Esports, the official Halo Esports channel. As well as go check out all my stuff, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, podcasts, second channel, all that stuff, especially my Twitch and my second channel where I'm streaming. It's super vibey over there, and then obviously my second channel where my VODs go. But yeah, I think that's enough. I think I've rambled on for long enough at the end of this shit, so I'm going to let y'all get out of here. But much love. I appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But yeah, much love, much respect, and as always, stay tuned, everybody.